On to the county's bond rating change. It's almost a year ago now, 11 months ago, as we sat here and kind of regrettably announced that the county's bond rating had been downgraded to BBB minus from by Standard & Poor's. And if you recall, a lot of the downgrades were due to the fact that the auditor had issued going concern language about the county. Standard & Poor's was concerned about the subsidies going to the nursing home, Cedar Haven, and also the failure to contribute the annual required contribution to the pension fund, the full amount since 2003. Only in 10 years, only $1.1 million has been contributed to the pension fund. So those three things were concerns of theirs. Last week had another rating call with Standard & Poor's. They contacted us, I think, in the end of December and said they wanted to review this once again, see if there were any developments that would change the rating. Provided a bit of information to Standard & Poor's with the controller's assistance. And after that call, this past Monday, they issued a new rating for Lebanon County, moving Lebanon County up 2 steps from BBB minus to BBB plus. Their positions on the county's outlook right now, which is positive, based on the sale of the county-owned nursing home that resulted in budgetary relief, as well as a one-time cash infusion to the general and pension funds. They revised our weak management condition from very weak to weak, and that is because the language of a going concern from the auditor has now been lifted with the sale of the nursing home, coupled with management's commitment to fully fund the pension arc. Budgetary flexibility has improved since the general fund now has an available balance that has gone from negative to positive. The liquidity score was revised. This is to very strong from strong, so that's very good news. We did not need to issue a TRAN, a tax revenue anticipation note, for 2015, and that's a very strong debt and liability profile. The county is relatively low in comparison of its debt load to entities of our size. They are seeing that the debt amortization is faster than average, and 90% of the principal of the debt would be retired over the next 10 years, which is short term to Standard & Poor's. So ultimately, they concluded that the positive outlook reflects the elimination of the annual general fund subsidy to the nursing home, which was a source of budgetary pressure. It also reflects the county's commitment to funding the pension arc, which it has not done in years given its support of the nursing home. Should the county begin posting structurally balanced results while meeting its pension obligations, the rating could be raised further. What they're saying there is they like what they see today. What we're still lacking is a track record of that year after year. So the more arcs that are made to the pension, the more years we end with a positive fund balance, the more likely they are to increase that. So hopefully we can get back into the A's at some point. They'll review this again in a year. One thing that I'm hoping and anticipating for is that this rating will now put us back into an area where we can get better interest rates. So we do have some debt that is ripe for refinancing at a BBB minus. Savings really didn't pan out, but at a BBB plus, we're hoping that it will. So in the next couple of weeks, we'll look over that and see if there are any opportunities to save some money and make it worthwhile refinancing. I think we have about $6.5 million that can be refinanced, and rates right now are at their lowest. So this is a good time to do it, as long as we can be viewed positively by investors.
And to emphasize again that this is an infusion of cash that we aren't going to be able to duplicate going into the future. So as a board, we need to guard the position that we're in now.
They still consider the economy weak. They cited in here Lebanon County's removal from a diverse MSA, or Metropolitan Statistical Area. We used to be in with Harrisburg, Carlisle, that sort of thing. We were removed, and Lebanon County now has its own MSA. But that happened in 2004. So I think this is just something, I talked with our consultant about this, and we think that it's just something that's in their file that they referenced, because they didn't reference it last year in the report. You know, they reference the unemployment rate and so on, just one
Didn't that
factor.
actually put us in a position to be our own MPO as well? And that certainly has benefited the
Mhm.
county tremendously. So
Right.
I think they have bad information there, so.